From the national newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo. America's ambassador to Canada says Canadians avoiding travel to the U.S. and banning some American booze during the current trade war are among the reasons President Donald Trump thinks Canadians are nasty to deal with.
The remarks from Pete Hoekstra came yesterday during an address to the Pacific Northwest Economic Region Foundation Summit in Bellevue, Washington. Hoekstra says the avoiding of travel to the United States and banning American alcohol is Canada's business, not his.
There are reasons why the president and some of his team refer to Canada as being mean and nasty to deal with, okay, because of some of those steps.
In response to Hoekstra's remarks, BC Premier David Eby said in a statement that people should keep buying Canadian products and keep their vacations Canadian. David Bowles, The Canadian Press.
He also shared he can get alcohol across the border if he wanted to. Hoekstra claimed he goes back and forth to Michigan all the time, and border agents don't check his car when he comes back. The growing trade war with the U.S. will top the agenda today when Canada's premiers welcome Prime Minister Mark Carney to their meeting in Huntsville, Ontario. Provincial and territorial leaders want to hear more about Carney's plans to respond to U.S. President Trump's August 1st deadline to get a trade deal done. Yesterday, premiers pledged economic reconciliation with Indigenous people through major infrastructure and resource projects. Ontario yesterday also signed new memorandums of understanding with both BC and with all three territories to boost internal trade. A Montreal man has pleaded not guilty to charges of murdering and concealing the corpse of his 9-year-old daughter in northeastern upstate New York. State police say 45-year-old Luciano Fratolin reported young Melina had been abducted Saturday night after a father-daughter vacation in upstate New York, in Lake George. Investigators said they found no evidence the girl had been taken. Authorities found Melina's body Sunday in a pond under a log about an hour's drive away. A federal inmate has been charged with first-degree murder in the death of serial killer Robert Pickton inside Quebec's Port Cartier maximum security prison. The pig farmer from Port Coquitlam, BC, died in hospital on May 31st last year, 12 days after he was assaulted. An investigation report released earlier this month revealed a fellow inmate broke a broom handle and thrust it into Pickton's face. An independent observer separately named 52-year-old Martin Charret as the suspect. He's charged and will appear in court on Thursday. And Bill Cosby is sharing his thoughts about the death of his TV son, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Authorities say Warner drowned in Costa Rica Sunday while on a family vacation after getting caught in a rip current while swimming. He was 54. Reporter Lionel Moise tells us what Cosby had to say about his former co-star.
Bill Cosby has been accused by multiple women of sexual assault and sexual harassment. He served 3 years in prison after being convicted of sexual assault in 2018, but that conviction was overturned and he maintained his innocence. He says he and Warner stayed in touch, and Cosby praised Warner's work ethic.
He always knew his lines and he always knew where to go.
Warner's career extended far beyond The Cosby Show. He went on to star in several other shows, including Sons of Anarchy and The Resident. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Toronto Blue Jays beat the rival New York Yankees last night 4-1, and the Blue Jays now have a Major League best 36 wins at home and have set a new franchise record with 11 straight wins at Rogers Centre. Winning pitcher Kevin Gausman says he and his teammates are well aware of their home field advantage.
I've been on the other side of playing here, and, it's not fun, so I kind of know how crazy these fans can be and how loud they can get.
The LA Dodgers two-way superstar Shohei Ohtani gave up his first home run of the season, but quickly answered with a 2-run shot of his own. Both happened in the very first inning. The Dodgers went on to win the game 5-2. And the city of Hamilton, Ontario will be honoring its hometown star, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, on August 7th. The 26-year-old won the NBA's MVP award, the league finals MVP, the season scoring title, and his first NBA title with the Oklahoma City Thunder. From the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.